Okay, so you're watching this video maybe because you're new to the online make money online space, or maybe you've been in this space for a while but you don't know what your next steps are, right? You kind of like overwhelmed and like you don't really know where to go now because like you've been burned in the past and like you don't want that to happen again, right? Boys, I've tried everything out there to like make money online. I've tried the bigger business models like dropshipping and SMMA. Man, I was so deep into dropshipping as well, but I still couldn't make it work, and I was just wondering why that was happening. Like I was doing everything right, but at the end of the day, I just couldn't make money. I did make some sales here and there, but like that wasn't enough for me to keep going, and like the cash flow wasn't great either. So like I kind of got burned. Like I went into debt and stuff like that. So I joined like one community after the next, like paid communities as well, like not like just free ones. And I joined like one community after the other, and I still couldn't figure out what was going wrong. Cause with dropshipping, there's like multiple moving pieces, right? It's not just like just one skill that you need to master. There's marketing, there's product research, there's CRO, store building and whatnot, and hiring as well. Like once you get to like the bigger numbers, obviously. But like it's just so many moving pieces, and there's so many things that can go wrong. Um, and I just couldn't figure out what was going wrong, right? And I did this for like 3 years straight, where I was going, deeper and deeper into debt, and like I just couldn't make it work, Um, admit this though, like I've seen like people make copious amount of money with dropshipping, and I will admit that it does work to this day because I did get some sales, right? It does work, but can a beginner like you, like, or like a beginner in general, like make money with dropshipping like straight away? Obviously not, right? It's not like these gurus like make it seem like the skill needed to succeed in dropshipping is like a lot more than what you realize, right? And it's not what it looked like way before, like back in 2016, back in 2017, where you can just put up a shitty store and like make some sales. It's not the way to go right now. So okay, so you okay, so you're probably like, okay, Margie, like what's next? Like what do I do now? Obviously, like all these business models don't work. And what do I do now, right? And I've realized like what's the exact opposite of dropshipping, right? What requires like a lot less capital, like almost zero capital with unlimited upside potential, right? Um, unlimited upside scalability, right? And that's organic content, right? That's becoming a value creator. Just think about it. Like your favorite gurus are doing this right now as we speak, right? They're promoting a business model that they don't really do, and they're selling info on it, whether it's a 997 course or a community that's filled with just recycling information that you can find for free online, right? Um, some of these business models have been uh there for like 10 plus years, and like everything's there online for free, right? You don't need to buy a course to learn this shit, but people still buy it because like they're so new to the game, right? They're still new to the online make money online space. Bro, do you know like how much these gurus make off like these courses and like info alone? A fuck ton, right? And they don't even do the business model they're talking about. A prime example is Iman Gaji. He shut down his agency as soon as his content started taking off, right? And all he did was find a better vehicle, which was content, like organic content, and like he ripped it, bro. Like he went from like literally like couple 100,000 followers or subscribers to like 1 million, 2 million plus, and that's because he went all in on content and like stopped his agency and whatnot. He documented his journey throughout like the space of like 2 years, I think, like where he's like started his agency and whatnot, and he used that as credibility to like literally like skyrocket his like other info products, right? Because he's done it before. He's like, okay, I've done this before, guys, so like trust me, right? But he shut down his own agency because selling info is a lot more profitable than literally like running an agency. Like doing numbers that he's doing right now, if he were to do that with an agency, that would be a lot more difficult, right? It would be an operations nightmare, to be honest. Like if he just did the same thing with an agency. So that's why he quit, and like he went all in on content because it's so much more scalable, and it's so much more doable, right? Just think about it though, like courses and communities are like literally infinitely scalable. You just make it once and you literally like distribute it like a billion times, and there you go. You made like 100K in a single day with like 95% profit margins, right? So you have two paths that you can take with this content game, right? So you can either like literally talk about your like problems that you overcome in your life. Obviously, if you're a little bit older, you've probably overcome like a lot more struggles and stuff like that. And you can literally talk about that shit um, online, right? You can talk about it on YouTube. You can talk about it on Twitter or X. You can be like, you can. There's style of posts that work on X as well, like that can blow up, right? But what I'm saying is like you gotta choose a platform and like literally go all in on like talking about your problems and like how you overcame them. So like you lost a lot of fat and like you know the answer to all this, and like you have a specific framework that you went through and like you executed on. Um, and just share that, like you can help like millions of people just by doing that, and millions of people that just look just like you. It's not really like just a million people, just random people, because like they need to resonate with you to like buy your shit or like buy into your process and whatnot, right? So the chances are like there's people just like you, like who want to get in shape, who want to lose fat, who are the exact skin color as you, who are the exact not to bring race into this, but like the exact ethnicity as you, the exact like country you're from or whatnot, right? And um, that resonates more with people than anything else, right? And if you're the same age group as well, that resonates even more, right? And that's how you build a loyal following and like a loyal audience, right? Um, and like people are gonna trust you over like this Olympia bodybuilder that's been training for like 10 plus years, um, who is so out of touch with like the beginner phases or like how to lose fat as a beginner. You know what I mean? And that's literally how you amass like a massive audience, that people that know, like, and trust you, right? And later down the line, you can sell them anything that you want. You can literally sell water if you want, and they'll buy it because like they trust your personal brand, right? It's not like like it's not like Logan Paul or whatever, like selling fucking Prime or whatnot, right? It's more than that because it's education, right? Education is more valuable than entertainment and like all this other bullshit that's around. But anyway, that's a talk for a different day. But like what I'm trying to say is like people trust you more, and like they trust your personal brand, right? So you can literally start selling like a fat loss program or like a muscle building program if you're into fitness, right? If you're into business, you can start selling something else. Um, and like like you can teach people like these skills of like persuasion and whatnot if you're like into business. And like if you want to teach other people how to do YouTube, like it's just there's a lot of opportunity out here, and like people aren't taking advantage of it right now because like they're getting sucked into these business models of like drop shipping and whatnot, because it's like the shiny object syndrome, right? And like people get sucked into it like so easily as well. Like I got sucked into it. I know I got sucked into it like really fast, and I kept doing that cycle for like a long ass time, right? And the thing is, you gotta break out of that cycle at some point, right? And I broke out of it, and I realized like everyone's going all in on content, and why not me, right? Why not me get famous and like, well, not famous, but like, like getting like a mass audience, and like me being able to make money off of that, right? All these gurus are doing the same fucking thing, right? Um, and they're just selling info, right? And you gotta do as they do, not as they say, right? So that was the first part that I talked about. Like you can literally tell your viewers how you like overcame your problems in life and whatnot. If you're a little bit older, if you're a little bit younger, you can literally document your life. If you haven't really done anything with your life, you can literally document it. You can go like, okay, guys, this is where I'm at right now. This is my goal, and like you can literally work towards it and like document the entire process. Put it on YouTube. Just be like day one of this, day one of losing fat, day one of building muscle, and like day one of looks maxing, whatever, bro. Like you can literally do whatever you want, and like people will watch it because like they resonate with the stage that you're in right now, right? And they'll keep watching because like they want you to succeed because they see your potential and whatnot, right? I don't want to get into this other shit, but like yeah, that's the second part right there, right? And guess what? Like once you get to like a certain stage, you can either like continue to like document your life, or like you can literally like tell people how you overcame it as well, like overcame the struggles and whatnot along the journey, right? You can do both, like our friend Sam Selectus and his YouTube channel. And your own personality will be the reason that they come back to you and like watch you like repeatedly, binge watch your videos, and literally leave like positive comments and buy your shit. And yeah, they'll just come back to you because they're more like you, right? They resonate with you, and that's that at the end of the day, right? Um, and also like if you heard about like the 1,000 True Fans, I think there's a book called 1,000 True Fans. I haven't read that, but I've heard about it. But it pretty much states that like 1,000, you only need 1,000 of your true fans to literally buy your shit, and you become like a multi-millionaire, right? Depends what your price point is and whatnot, but like you only need 1,000 true fans, right, to like buy your shit, to like literally make money, right? At least like 10K a month, let's say. That's like a reasonable goal, right? So like 10K a month is reasonable, so like you can achieve that with like 1,000 true fans. And 1,000 true fans isn't that hard to like amass or like acquire. I don't want to say acquire, but like gain. You know what I mean? And guess what, bro? Like shit compounds, right? If you start like a YouTube channel now, you can probably get to like a decent like amount of subscriber gain by like August next year, right? And I know that feels like a long time, but like people need to realize that you need to play the long game. I've been like me personally, I've been playing the short game for like so long, and I've realized like it's all about like compounding and like all about like the long game that you need to play, right? And shit compounds, right? Like it's like the exponential curve that goes up like that, and at the start for like a long time it's gonna be like literally close to zero, and one day you're just gonna fucking skyrocket and take off, right? So yeah. And in the world of like instant dopamine and like instant dopamine hits and like instant gratification, like it's hard to like delay gratification and be like, okay, one day this will turn into something more valuable, right? Like an audience or whatnot. But it's hard to like keep going when it's like like tough at the start, when it's like 0 followers, 0 views, literally 0 views, bro. Like if you're posting long form content like I do, like you're probably gonna get 0 views for a long time, and like you might get like 12 views here, 15 views there, and slowly shit compounds, right? And one day that one video takes off and you make a fuck ton of money, bro. Trust me. And I'll say it one last time for the people at the back: content is fucking king, bro. If you know who Alex Hormozi is, he spends over like I don't even know, like an absorbent amount of absorbent, is that a word? A fucking exorbitant amount of money on content, just distribution of content, because like he's everywhere. He's on shorts, he's on Instagram reels, he's on fucking TikTok as well. So like like he clips everything of his like bigger videos into shorter videos, and like he does like dedicated reels, dedicated shorts, dedicated TikToks, right? And like he's a content machine, right? And if you take like ecom brands as well, like the best ecom brands, this is like off topic, but like the best ecom brands are like the ones that are doing like so much content, because like content is king, right? Because what do these platforms want at the end of the day, right? They want to keep people on the platform for as long as possible, right? So the more content that you feed it, obviously like the better it gets, like the better it can perform, and like the better results that it can get you, right? And this goes for both organic and paid. But like we're just gonna talk about organic now, cause like this is where we're going, right? This is our path, which is organic content, being a value creator, right? being a polymath and like being a person of like multiple skills and whatnot, and like there's it's just like the niche of my channel anyway. But I think that it's a great path to be on, and like it compounds over time, right? It's like a digital asset that you want to have in your arsenal at any time that the world goes to shit, right? If the world goes to shit, bro, if you have internet connection, you can make this shit work, bro. Anyone with the internet connection can make this shit work, right? You just need a little bit of willpower and like a little bit of knowledge, and you don't even need knowledge, bro. Like you just try shit out, and like shit'll stick. And that's why you need to hop on the content wave, like I have, and it's not gonna go anywhere anytime soon. And it's only gonna grow. Like the creator economy is only gonna grow as time goes on, right? So yeah, that's what I wanted to say. And like, yeah, don't fall for these fucking gurus that are selling you like scam courses, and like, not every course is a scam, don't get me wrong, but like most of it is just recycled information that you can find online for free, right? At the end of the day. But like, don't fall for this shit, and like hop on the content wave, hop on this content shit and lock in, bro. Lock the fuck in, bro. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Peace.